Ja Morant's name is very much in this MVP conversation. Does it deserve to be?
It definitely deserves to be. I think he's probably like number 3 or 4 in the actual conversation. You got to mention Steph, KD, and Giannis. And then the Joker, but their record isn't so very good. But Ja's right there. And the beautiful thing about the Memphis Grizzlies, we just heard Ja say it. He has an old soul. I like a player, JJ, that runs into the stands and sees a kid with the opposing team's jersey on and doesn't like it. I appreciated that.
It's fun, Jalen.
Yes, indeed.
You know, there's something about him. When you listen to his post-game analysis, he's weaving in stats that he couldn't really know yet because he doesn't have a final sheet. And he did that again last night. He's talking about, just various trends that he had noticed that he thought at halftime had to change, and they did. And so there's a basketball intellect that goes with this just incredible athleticism. And I find myself wanting to watch him. Of course we want to watch Steph. We've gotten used to Steph in the dozen years, whatever. When he's on, I'm watching him. I'm watching him before KD, before Steph. I'm not saying he deserves the MVP above them, but he is in that conversation.
And DeMar DeRozan, too, I forgot about.
Yeah.
What do you think, JJ?
As Jalen mentioned, there's a competitive edge to Ja Morant's game. I've got him 5th or 6th. To me, it's Steph, KD, Giannis, Jokic, DeMar, Ja. I'll throw Joel Embiid in there because he's playing at an MVP level right now. Here's a question for you guys. If we were to do an MVP vote today, how many guys in this league would get a first-place vote?
Maybe all the guys.
All of the guys you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Most years it's 1, 2, maybe 3 guys.
Maybe still LeBron, which we didn't mention. So that,
we did. Gobert is leading the league in win shares.
Yes.
There's a bunch of guys having amazing seasons this season.
The point is, to the average basketball fan, and most people know Ja Morant's name, but to the average basketball fan, and this is sometimes a narrative award, the Grizzlies are the biggest surprise in the entire sport, right? Team's 15 games over 500, just destroyed LeBron's Lakers the other night. While that may not mean what it once meant, it still sort of is something that gets attention. This is a narrative kind of conversation, and I think Ja Morant has put himself in that narrative.
Absolutely. And the beautiful thing about Ja Morant's game is usually the thing that we appreciate in today's game about point guards is usually they're shooting like a Steph Curry with unlimited range or a handle like Kyrie Irving. The thing about Ja's game, he plays bigger than he is. He plays through contact. He leads the league in restricted paint points at his size and at his build. And his court sense is really amazing to watch, and they're a terrific team. I have them. It's the Warriors. It's the Suns. It's the Jazz. Now we got to legitimately say Memphis in that conversation as well in the West.
This is kind of sad, bittersweet for me, but it's like if you go back to where we think Derrick Rose would have been had he not been injured. Because there's some similarities there. And Ja, it just seems like, okay, is it fair to say it's a 3.0 version of where Derrick, remember, we're talking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose had the serious injury.
And by the way, Derrick Rose was the MVP of the league.
What hurts Ja in this MVP discussion is the fact that he's missed, I think, 13 games, and they're 11-2 in those games. And they went on a 10-2 run when he was hurt, and then he's missed 1 game in this winning streak. So that hurts him in the MVP conversation. He's missed roughly 30% of their season.
Let's put it this way. He's one of the best stories in the sport. He may be the best show the league has going right now. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.